Hey guys. Okay, so today is week 17 of college, week 2 in the second semester. Today's Thursday, so for the most part, I've had all of my classes. Yeah, it's been a good week. I'm not feeling too well, so that's why I sound kind of low. But I've been taking medicine and trying to get to bed as early as I can and getting as much sleep as I can, while staying bundled up when it gets kind of damp and stuff outside, because it hasn't been extremely cold. It's nothing like it is back home, but it's definitely, in some cases, it's almost worse because you're more expecting it, whereas you're not really expecting it here. So, yeah, so we didn't have school on Monday, so we actually had a long weekend, which was really nice. So it sort of gave us time as students to sort of, okay, I'm back to school, you know, we're getting ready for the second semester really start going. I went and saw Beauty and the Beast in 3D. It was awesome. Of course I cried and sang along to every song and had to cover my mouth because I was like, there are other people around me. But it was a lot of fun. A whole group of us went. And then, what was Saturday? Saturday was more of a chill day. Just kind of like hanging out. Sunday we actually ended up going, Monday? One of the days we ended up going to the beach. And it was sunny out, but it was windy, but it was really pretty out. And I took a bunch of pictures and stuff, and it wasn't like we were going to go swimming anyway, so it was just kind of nice to hear the ocean, see the ocean, that type of thing. So yeah, it's been kind of it was sort of a laid-back weekend. I have learned so far in costuming, I now know how to sew on a button, and we're working on the cross stitch, which we have these things called samplers, and basically what it is it's this piece of, crap, I can't remember what it's called. It's like cotton, it's before it's bleached and stuff, you know. It starts with an M. I'll remember it, I'm sure, as soon as I finish this video. But anyway, so we use that, and it's folded over and stuff, so we use the folds to sort of do our stitches. So we were supposed to have class today, but ended up getting canceled, which actually wasn't that bad because it gave us time to do some other things that we needed to do. So we learned how to cross stitch, and we're learning how to slip stitch on Tuesday, and then we sewed a button. So we'll be working on that, and then snaps and hook and bar, which is also hook and eye, which is basically where there's, it's sort of like this, and it hooks in. So then it's up at the top of a lot of dresses, and it's small, but it really helps keeping, when the zipper goes up so it doesn't slide back down. So I'm enjoying that class so far. My English class is going well. I actually have my book right over here. We get a couple reading assignments each day and stuff, and it's really not that bad, just reading through it and doing sort of the close reading that we've always been used to. We had to break up into study groups, which was it was funny because the only thing that we know people kind of by name because of roll call, but none of us really know each other outside, unless maybe there were a couple girls in a sorority, so they know each other through just even being in a sorority. That's something that they have in common. So our teacher, Professor Martin, goes, okay, break up into groups, and we're all just kind of like looking around, and I just sort of turned to the 4 people to my left and I was like, hey guys. So we're in a group now, and it's basically just in case if someone's not there or you have a question or that type of thing, then you have people to text or ask a question. So there's that class, and then theory, we're really getting intense with that, which I'm excited but also kind of nervous about, just because we've done a lot of theory, but we haven't gotten to sort of the mathematics of it, which math and I don't really get along. So I'm trying to find that sort of happy medium where it's like, okay, my love of music and my love of wanting to know more about music has to kind of let math come in. So I'm being the better person. And then I started my voice lessons on Monday with Dr. Benson again, which I'm really excited about, to really just get to work on whatever now that I don't have a show, and now that I don't have my stage auditions class to worry about, having a different song for each week. And then dance is going really well. I'm really enjoying that, getting to do different combinations. So we started off with the intro to chorus line, the da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So we started that. And we also did the ballet combination, the short little snippet of it. And then if you hear a noise, it's Gabby. She's blow drying her hair. Just so everyone knows. Trying to think what else. Oh, last night there's a woman named Kaylee Quinn who she works in Italy, Accademia dell'Arte, and it's basically sort of like the clown school over there, and that's where our physical theater students, the seniors next year, the ones who, the first, physical theater class, they get to go to Italy. I don't know if it's for the whole year or just a semester, but she was awesome. We had so much fun, and so I have a lot of games now that I could take back to school and just to know about. So that was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that I went to that. And I'm actually going to her show tonight. So I'm really excited about that. And then the gym and I have become best friends. In this past week, I've gone. Well, I went last week, and then I went on Monday, and I took a yoga class, which I loved. And I wasn't able to go to the class last night because of the master class, but I know I'm going to be going every Monday and Wednesday now because the teacher was awesome. I had a really good time, and I was sweating by the end, and I love yoga. So I have that, and then I'm going to be taking Zumba every once in a while, and then I love the elliptical. The elliptical's my favorite because it's easy on your knees, which is really important when you're in, just for anyone, like musical theater and dancers, just because it's so hard on your knees when you run on a treadmill. So the elliptical's really good, and then it just helps with me because I have asthma, so being able to pace myself and but still being able to really get a good workout. So a couple days ago I just did 30 minutes on that, and I did a 500-meter row because I have a rowing machine upstairs above the weight room, so I was doing that. And then last night I did an hour on the elliptical and 2,000 meters rowing, so I kind of bumped it up a little. But so I'm really excited. So today's my night off. I'm letting myself rest because I've had 2 days of dance, I've had a yoga class, I didn't have Zumba this week because the classes got crazy and filled up really fast, but I've done the elliptical and dance and yoga, so I'm a little worn out. So I'm going to take tonight off just to let my body rest, and then tomorrow after common hour I'm going to go work at the shop for a couple hours and then go back to the gym. So and it's really just, it's a good place to, I get a chance to think about things, and I got to read Mockingjay, so that was something I was like, I stayed on the elliptical for an hour just so I had an excuse to be reading. So I read for an hour, which I finally finished the series, so I'm Anna, so I'm going to go off on a rabbit path for a second. If you are looking for a book to read, Hunger Games. The Hunger Games are so good. That's all I can say. Suzanne Collin is just awesome, and it took me back to when I was reading Harry Potter, where it's just that whole, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to read the next book. That's the way it was with these, and I'm really excited that the movies are coming out, and I get to see how their interpretation, and I get to read the books again, and it's just, I just love the books. So I finished it today, and I was sitting there just going, what do I do with my life now? I'm done. So if you're looking for a good series to read, I recommend The Hunger Games. Anything else that I need to say? Oh, so there were these shirts I saw, and if you guys know me, I love me some princesses, so I got a shirt that has all of them on it. So it basically goes chronologically, so Snow White was the first one in the 1930s, and it goes all the way to Rapunzel. So I have that, and then I also got the princes. So the shirts are a little big. I got mediums because that's usually what I wear, but they ended up being relatively big. So yeah. So I'm really happy with the shirts, though. I got them off Etsy.com, which is basically, it's where you can sell your own products, which is really cool. So it's basically just this huge, it's almost like, what is it like? I don't know what it's like, but it's awesome. And so I found those, and I got them. And so I'm really happy. So I'm sitting in my princess shirt. Yeah, so that's all for now. I'll have a new video up soon, unless there's something that's extremely exciting that happens this weekend, which I'm not really planning on doing anything exciting. There's a supposed storm that's supposed to come through. It's just supposed to go up the East Coast. It's not anything big, but my head feels it. I started to get a headache like 10 minutes ago, and I was like, there's a storm coming. And sure enough, there was. Yay! So, I'm like Karen from Mean Girls. Unagi. But yeah, so I'm just rambling now. So thank you, the few of you who watch, family members, loved ones. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.